Well, I mean, you had Kambosos the day before talking about he wanted to see something, and he didn't want to say, paraphrasing, a touch and go kind of fight and fighter.
Yeah. I can assure you that after 2-3 rounds tops, whatever Kambosos said, if it was in Haney's mind, is out of his mind. Yeah, you got a job to do, and this dude's coming at you. Your game plan kicks in before whatever somebody said the day before your fight. You know what I mean? It's just a part of that's nature.
Right.
Dude,
I remember we talked during last night's fight. Well, I don't know if you were on the record, but he said that you thought Haney would probably be the one to get the Kambosos fight.
Yeah. No, I'll talk about it.
You guys think he wins that fight?
I think he gets the fight, and I think he wins the fight.
I'm not so sure about that.
I think it's a damn good fight.
Yeah, definitely a good fight. I'm just worried about if Haney has to be on the boxing. Don't prove you can brawl with that guy. Yeah, because he got knockout power. I think if he could box his head off if he moves and stay on the jab all night.
Yeah, I think if I look at them as just as fighters, I think Devin wins and should win. It's what Ant said. It's the mindset of just making sure I don't need to prove anything, especially if it's in Australia. Don't sit there and bang with him for no reason. Just outbox him, call it a day. But the caveat there is the judges might not be so kind there.
I got Kambosos by a 10th round knockout.
Ooh, let me say this about Kambosos. I'm a fan of Kambosos. I'm a fan of him.
Spartan blood.
He's your coworker now.
Right. I'm a fan of him as a person.
I know.
The dude is what the dude.
I've been watching 300.
I'm a fan of the Spartan blood, but I'm a fan of him as a person, and I'm a fan of him based on what I saw prior to Lopez, when I saw in Lopez. But don't forget that he had 5 months to prepare for that fight.
At least.
At the least. A lot of what do you call them? Postponements. A lot of postponements gave him a lot of time to get ready. Gave his mind a lot of time to be ready for that moment and everything. I gotta see him repeat that again before I say he's this and he's that. I knew a lot about what I saw, and it all showed up. But that's against someone there's been postponements. Dude's been sick. A lot of other things came out. But I just think that he was really, really revved up. Yeah. And it's hard to get revved up fight after fight and preparing for somebody else. And, in 2 months' time, opposed to the 5 or 6, however it was.
And that could go back to kind of what I was saying about he has these fights with Lee Selby and Mickey Bay. And then as his step-up performance against Teofimo, it could be he stepped up, and like I said earlier, the level just stays there, and that's who he is now. Yeah. Or that could be one of those fights where we see guys all the time have this one-night performance. Not that it was a fluke, but have these great performances and then regress down a little.
I see Rockman.
I'm not saying don't be his fan. I'm not saying don't be his fan. I'm not saying that wasn't real. Yeah. I'm just saying, don't forget. He had a long time to prepare. There's a lot going on, and it was one night. People are fans of mine because they've seen what I can do multiple nights. We only saw once. I want to see more of it.
Of course.
I'm a fan of his.
And it's not to rule out that it's possible.
I'm just I know he's still at the bottom of my list because that was one. You know what I mean? I saw what he's done, but that was one big one for me, so that's all I'm gonna say.
Any other final comments on the Haney win? Anything of note?
I'd love to see him in the ring with Kambosos.
I would as well.
Yeah, me too.
I want to see Shakur Haney.
You're just ready for Shakur to go up to 35. You're ready for it.
Hey, I picked Jamal Herring. Shakur beat the liking out of me. I'm a fan, baby.
Did you see their sparring back in the day?
Nah.
Yeah, they're sparring on YouTube of Devin and Shakur.
Yeah,
it was great. It was even. Actually, more people I talked to seem to think Shakur got the better of it, but it was even.
It was even. There's a lot of hype in the gym.
Shakur was landing shots up through the center, and then Devin had started doing a lot better as he put the pressure on him and going to his body, and it was really good stuff.
I'm here for it.
It was high level. They were teenagers at the time. I know Devin was. I think Shakur was too.
Was it like pay-per-view fight in the gym?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Packed house.
You can see, this was great stuff.
I believe that was after the Olympics, right?
Either before or right after.
So if you want to see
right
this,
around that time.
If you want to see this, go to Dante's Boxing Nation.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, the spars on there. Yeah, you got
it's on there.
We're cool with Dante?
Yeah, we do.
All right, cool.
I'm just messing with you.
I'm like, dang.
What's up? I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Ant. Follow me on IG, Ant with 2 T's. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
Just introduce yourself.
Okay.
and then you tell them what to do. I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Anthony Brenagh.
Carson A. Merk. Like, subscribe, comment.
This is the Porter Way.